there's our favorite uncle and others who collect their share. So last year, about 4 cents profit was left out of that sales dollar. That's equal to about a penny and a half profit on every gallon of crude oil and petroleum products we sold. Part of this went back to the thousands of Chevron shareholders. The remainder into things like looking for more oil, energy research, and a lot more. Putting profits back to work. That, too, is the Chevron way.
Dale, why are you stopping at the GM dealership?
The fast or free guarantee.
Fast or free?
Yep, my GM dealer does a complete GM oil change and lube in 29 minutes or less, or the next one's free. Whoop, gotta go.
And Earnhardt's back in record time.
Your GM dealer's serious about putting service back in the service department. So come in for a Mr. Goodwrench Quick Lube Plus oil change.
Fun is made for sharing, share the fun at Showbiz Pizza Place.
The fun comes alive.
At Showbiz Pizza Place.
Nigdy nie wraca miłość ta sama, wciąż inni ludzie mijają nas. Mijają nas, by kupić nowy numer miesięcznika TV-SAT magazyn.
ベルフーズのラーメン粉末ソーダの当たりマークで戦闘メカオリジナル時計プレゼント。ガンダムザドングルの戦闘メカがオリジナル時計になったベルフーズのラーメン粉末ソーダの当たりマークで戦闘メカオリジナル時計プレゼント。コアファイターコンビネーション4ガンダムリンよみがえる機動戦士ガンダムフォローガンダム合体セットクローバーから新発売。
僕はジャイアンツファンだからカラーバットはオレンジ。僕はタイガースファンだからこのバット。
セリーグのカラーバットボールヘルメットが揃ったよ。ポプラから新発売。
僕は野球ファン。見つめてごらんよ。
The Transformers, more than meets the eye.
パワー全開サイバトロン総司令官コンボイ発進。君の知らない超ロボットバトル今始まる。
Surprenante.
Dans chaque Honda Accord,
Il y a un moteur Honda.
Transformer トランスフォーマー30周年の今年、新しいトランスフォーマーが誕生。その名もキュートランスフォーマー。新しいブランドとしておもちゃだけでなくアプリゲームやアニメもあるぞ。まずはおもちゃを紹介しよう。キュートな車からロボットにトランスフォーム。手のひらなトランスフォーマーだ。種類もたくさんあるからぜひコレクションしてくれ。おもちゃはこの秋に登場予定。詳細はトランスフォーマー公式ホームページなどで今後発表される予定なのでチェックし。
Louis Rich Brand. Get the Lyle Lovett soundtrack to the film Dr. T and the Women. Featuring 13 new Lyle Lovett original instrumentals. Available now from Curb MCA Records.
「想像を超えた新たなる戦い」。
Hard first. Schumacher second.
Well, that covers the drivers. Let's take a quick look at the constructors next. Williams lead the Constructors' Championship. Benetton are second. Ferrari are third. Located just a few kilometers south of Nevers, the Magny-Cours circuit combines several short straights with an interesting selection of slow to medium speed turns, hairpins and chicanes. Like the Spanish circuit de Catalunya, Magny-Cours is a modern facility built specifically for motor racing.
very stupid. Welcome, hello, for nobody showing up. Depression, right? Well, anyway, welcome, everybody, to the Road through F1 qualifying here at Manicore. Of course, debug. Yep. Oh, by the way, I'd like to personally shout out Brandon the Awesome, the dumbest bigot on the internet. Happy Fucksgiving, dork. So, here's my... Anyway, moving on from that, here's my strategy. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait a little bit. Then I'm going to go out and do a second lap. But what I'm going to do is, I'm only going to keep it to 3 laps of fuel. Just the 3 laps, that's all I'm needing. I'm also realizing the faster tire here is definitely the soft compound, and I hope I've gone out on softs. If I have not, then I am in deep trouble. Oh, I have. Oh, thank God. So as I was saying, I think the strategy right now... Sorry, the strategy right now is simple. I'm gonna wait. Then I'm going to, kill myself. No, I'm just kidding. What I'm gonna do is wait, see what my teammate does, and then I'm gonna go again once he's finished a lap. I'm not sure where he is in terms of times right now, but he's been doing crazy well lately, and honestly, I'm pretty chuffed with that. He's done well. But we will find out in just a short moment as more cars are going out. I feel more like a commentator now than I do a driver, which is very strange. Well, hopefully we can get a better lap time. I'm treating this like it's a shootout session. You know, back in like the 2000s, in real life F1, we had this one-shot qualifying rule for a couple of years. I actually thought... Ah, jeez. As I was saying, I personally think the qualifying rule is a cool idea. It just needs better implementation. Because, like, if you think about it... No, really, just hear me out here, chat. Hear me out. If you think about it, it was free publicity for every single team and car. Because now, on the qualifying day, you've got an equal amount of coverage for every single car because they're doing one lap, then coming back in. Then the next guy goes out, does a lap, he comes back in too. Great for publicity, and it's great for B-roll footage for commercials. I'm just saying, like, it works well. They just needed to refine it a little bit more before they rolled it back out. Or before they rolled it out, that is. Well, still waiting for my boy Mika to do something, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom. What do you mean DC's in pole? What the hell? Okay, let's do this. Fuck it. Let's do another lap. Imagine if that's right around the time they send Luca out. I'm kind of breaking my own rule here, but I am just gonna do it in chunks, you know? I'm gonna do fast lap after fast lap after fast lap, you know? Also, I do kind of need to use the bathroom, so I am low-key regretting this. Okay. Fuck. One sneeze. One sneeze is all it takes to fuck up a front wing. Let's see how that actually looks. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Oh. I've got a nose job. If anyone in chat does a Michael Jackson joke, I swear to fucking God, you will get timed out for like an hour. You'll be grounded. You'll be sent to your room with no supper. Oh, God damn it. Oh. No, I'm still gonna try and do a lap anyway. Now to think about it, actually, I might have an advantage from the straights, at least. Or front wing, more speed. Never mind. I got shut the fuck up well and truly by Jeff there. I was like, yeah, that ain't gonna work, mate. I gave it a shot at least, you know? I tried. The connection is buns again and I don't know why.
in position. You are now fifth. Pit crew ready.
That's gonna take a while to repair the car, isn't it? Well, oh wait, Hackenden's gone out and done all that? Am I just stupid? Oh no, I am stupid, okay. I don't know why it's in the 2-hour rule. Oh, I think I know why. It's because the game doesn't know what pre-qualifying is. Oscar had to probably recreate what pre-qualifying... For those who don't know, back in the day you used to have like 30 cars and like 15 teams or whatever. The problem is, most circuits and their facilities only accommodated about 12, maybe 13 teams if you're lucky, so that's like 26 cars. That's 13 teams, 2 car per engineer. Or manufacturer, whatever the phrase you want to use. Two cars per team, that's what I meant to say. Well, in those days, because you only had so many cars to work, that would be allowed to go through, they would have this thing called pre-qualifying, in which the slowest cars would not be allowed to continue the rest of the weekend. So let's say you have 2 Simtech cars that suck eggs, as they usually do, if they look cool, and I'm gonna wait till that other car's just sorted off already. I think he's leaving now. There we go. Yeah, I think that might be Shimmy, actually. Oh, shit. It is Shimmy. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Alright, let's hear this. I'll have that running in the background. As I was saying... I've actually lost my train of thought now. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry, chat. I fucked up. Ah! So yeah, as I was saying, yeah, no, it's gone. It's completely gone from me. I do apologize, folks. Shit happens, eh? Got 2 people watching, which is nice, I guess. Hello, you 2 people. If you can kindly say something in the chat to make sure I know that this is working. And if my mic is too loud or too quiet, some feedback would be much appreciated, thanking you. Or, you know, you could just choose not to say anything. I've got a monitor up, so, I might be able to see I might be able to see if someone says anything. So I hope everyone's doing well, though. Hope you're all having a wonderful day out there. My day was very strange. I nearly got mugged. Well, not mugged. I nearly got, okay, I need to explain. There's this place, called the Cladden Hotel. My mum was there, and we had, what happened was I was house sitting, you know, keeping an eye on the place, so mum was out, looking after the puppies, etc. And then something very curious happened. My mouse stopped working. So I'm going, oh, this is great. Now I... Hang on. Right. So yeah. As I was saying, sorry. I'm sidetracked because I keep having to check messages here. Right, so, okay. This is such a goofy thing that happened. That I'm gonna tell the whole story, actually. So, Mouse stops working, Mum's at the Cladden Hotel. She's more or less just attending, this protest that's going on. I don't really think she has an active part. I don't believe she has an active part in the whole thing. It's just spectating at that point. You're just at the corner, around the corner, just watching shit go down. Like the same way that, like, those guys from Super Mega, they went and they spectated, like, a protest and then got arrested for being there. Oh, he's done a lap? 5th fastest, wow. Shumi's off the ball here. He's definitely, got up his game. Which is rich coming from me because I'm currently in 8th. Yeah, that... So, I continue this whole... So, I'm gonna continue this little story here. I'm gonna... Or try to, at least. What makes the particular story, with me at least, very weird... is... So, while we're there, we're speaking to another guy there who was, like, live streaming the whole thing. He captured it on, like, 2 cameras or whatever. Like, you know... Like, journalist coverage type shenanigans. You get the gist. Actually, no, I'm gonna kill the game audio for just a moment. I'm also gonna turn it down on my end. A bit better. So I've got it dialed all the way down on my monitors, so I can actually hear what's fucking happening. So, I'm like, okay, Mum, I need to borrow, like, a tenner so I can get a new mouse. My old one packed in. And she's like, alright, that's fine. Meet me at the hotel, and the Cladden Hotel, and I'll hand you a tenner, and you can go and get something from B&M's or whatever. And I'm like, thank you. So I go out, meet the guy, meet my mum, meet the guy who's being friendly, who's been, like, just chatting, shooting the shit, what life is going, how life is and whatnot. And there's this very strange guy that comes out. This Indian guy, wearing, like, a brown hoodie. And as soon as he sees the 3 of us, he sort of just slowly walks out, then puts his hoodie... Sorry, I turned my mic off there. He then puts his hoodie up. Like, he puts a hood over his head. And he walks over, and I realize that the equipment the guy has that he's in the middle packing away, it's still out in the open. It's not like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it hasn't been, like, disassembled and put into a van or whatever. And the guy's gonna go home with it or whatever. Like, none of that's been put away yet. So this guy comes out, eyes up this, like, stand with the 2 cameras on it. For context, a while back, the guy was saying this, I'll get to that in a minute, actually. I'll focus on the current chain of events. So this Indian bloke, I'm gonna call him... Todd. There. So Todd comes out. He comes out, puts his hood up, and eyes up this equipment, and he's walking over to it. And he's looking it up and down, he's taking a really good gander at this thing. And I'm looking at him. I'm looking straight. I'm watching him the whole time. Me and my mum, my mum and the other guy are chatting away. And I'm standing there just watching this guy come over. And he gets closer and closer to it. And then he looks over at us. And he sees me looking him right in the fucking eyes. And I'm just like, don't you fucking dare, you little shit. Do not even go for it. Yeah, like, I'm not saying that out loud, but I'm giving him that look of, like, don't you dare, you rotten dog, you. So, he quickly walks to the other side of the street, goes into Lidl's, which is, like, pretty much, like, down the road, so to speak. Actually, I think it is actually just, yeah, it is just essentially around the corner from where this hotel is. I'm not calling it Heartbreak Hotel because then I'm gonna have another fucking song stuck in my head. So I'm like, okay, that was very strange, and it transpired that the last time the guy, a couple days or the couple weeks back, because the protest had been going on for like what, a year now or something. I don't even know. But a couple of weeks back, this same guy, another Indian bloke, possibly the same fella, came out and like smashed his camera or something. Just yanked it off the thing and just like threw it to the ground and it broke. Which is a very shitty thing to do, whether you're, like, doing illegal shit or not. That is a very fucking, like, that's a dick move right there. Well, anyway, so I'm like, okay, I'm sorry to hear about that, man, and we part ways. Mum's handed me the tenner and a couple extra pound coins in case, it's a bit too expensive. Thankfully, I have the mouse here. It is one of those, like, really high spec or high-tech looking gaming mice. And it looks like fucking Rey's suit from Evangelion. It looks like her plug suit. Which is really funny. Considering that's, like, my favorite character in the whole show. Or franchise, even. Which works out because, she's, like, the brand face of that. She is the face on the lunchbox, so to speak. But anyway. So... I promise I'll get back to the funny vroom vrooms, okay? Don't worry. So, so I'm like, okay, we'll go our separate ways. And as I'm walking away to go up to, like, B&M's or whatever, or any tech shops there are, the few that are left in Falkirk, Todd comes out of Lidl's and he starts following me up the high street. I'm like, okay, maybe he's just going the same route as me, because I see a lot of people going back and forth with things and whatnot. I wasn't thinking too much of it. And he follows me up to, like, B&M's. He stops around the corner, and he gets on his phone or whatever. I'm like, alright, okay, so he's probably just meeting with a friend to get weed or something, or, go and find a kid to rape or something. Some shit like that. And by the way, I do not censor myself for you, YouTube. So, go fuck a duck. Fuck a duck's a great thing to say. It flows. Fuck a duck amuck, But anyway, so I go in, find a gaming mouse, and it's the one I'm using for the stream right now. And this is really fucking weird to explain now. The guy, he's not standing outside the shop. I have to go round the corner because my reception's shit. The connection's god awful. So I go around the corner after leaving the shop, buying the mouse and all that. And I don't bump into the guy. I don't even remember him being there at that point. I'm just like, okay, guy's waiting to go and meet up with a mate or something, or, fucking underage girl, as, most do, apparently. I don't know, I'm not one of these people. I'm not human, if you will. I'm a space alien. No. Okay, no. It's really hard to explain this. The guy walks over, puts his hood back up, I'm assuming, because by the time he walks by, his hood's up, and he grabs my fucking mouse, because I've sat on, like, a rail near the old bus station or whatever. So I'm sitting there, messaging a friend saying, hey, cool, I got the new mouse, I'll be heading back up to the house in a bit. It might take a while, because it's a good walk along there. And the guy fucking, yeah, he just straight up grabs it. And I just go, like that. Puts the thing, plants it back, like 3 steps into him walking, or 3, maybe 5 steps walking away. I go, puts the fucking thing back, the mouse back down, puts his hood, walks away quicker than before, and puts his hood back down, and I would imagine if this was like a cartoon, he'd just go, like, trying to look as innocent and inconspicuous as possible. Totally not a weird thing to follow someone from the Cladden Hotel all the way up to a shop. Like, that's a good walk, by the way. That's a good fucking pace for me, at least. Because I took the long route, because I wanted to check other shops. And I'm like, okay, this guy's following me around. Maybe I'll try and lose him. Because, you know, that paranoia side of me after the whole catalog shit happened. There's this paranoia side of me that's like, maybe his mates are still fucking looking for my ass. Side note, Peanut, if you're hearing this, trans women are women and trans men are men, so cope harder, bitch. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, that's the story. Someone nearly nabbed something I just bought, and, it was very strange. There you go. Now, we're gonna get back to the funny vroom vrooms. Because it's been like 30 minutes since I did that little rant, or not rant, but that little story time thing. Chat, if you want me to tell more stories like that, I have a couple. But I cannot tell them while driving in these types of games. I can't do that. I'm gonna let this guy pass. Oh, that's why that was funky. Okay, there we go. That's something I don't really talk about very much these days either, is Cavlog. I know his channel's kind of taking off, and I'm like... I mean, I want to say good for him, but at the same time, I don't wish the best of things on scumbags like him. Seriously, bro got so fucking butthurt and bent out of shape that he tried to find my fucking house to tell me off. Imagine being that butthurt saying trans rights are human rights, that you hearing someone say trans rights are human rights, that you fucking tried to cyberstalk them and failed miserably, by the way. You not found one damning thing about me. Oh, I post some I share not safe for work on fucking Twitter. Like, the most disturbing place ever. Like, if that's what fucking duffs your doilies, you must be such a sheltered little bastard. A sheltered little wuss, that's what you are. But anyway, he had his 5 months of fame, and that's probably the last you're ever gonna hear from him. Hear from me regarding that fucking dork. It sucks though, because it's like, you had people who were welcoming Wendy Carlos, a trans woman who's like one of the best film composers of our time. Like, and she came out as trans in, I think it was 1968. Went through the surgery in 1971. Of course, there was the HRT as well, which I think is hormone reform therapy or whatever it's called. I forget the exact abbreviation. Or the whatever. Point is, I should be focusing. I'm not. I should really lock in. I sort of just got into this tangent about like transphobia, and I'm like, it sucks. Jeff, there's not much I can do about that, mate. You've given me a shit engine and a shit car. There's really not much else I can do. Well, I guess I just did something. Nice. As I said before, it just kind of sucks. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Again, Jeff, I'm well aware. Can you imagine if I actually did a fast slap in this run? That would be fucking... That would actually be hilarious. Fuck it, I'm gonna give it a shot. Go for the gold! Holy shit. I gave it my all. That's like the best I can get from this car on this kind of run. I'm gonna have to take it real easily now. I'm gonna have to be real fucking careful now. As I do my sort of coasting lap. Because this car has got, like, 1 liter of fuel left. I've got to play it really carefully now. And there's no way to get back to the track. That just leads me to a dead end, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I guess me being based and woke and junk made me do a good lap. Wow, that was interesting. I was not expecting it to go that well. I thought I'd be like well off the pace from all the ranting and stuff. You go, Mika! Go for it!
You're down at the first sector.
I'm officially out of fuel. It's gonna cut out any minute now. Yep, there it goes. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I have an small chance. Oh, there it goes. Oh my god! Is he okay? Oh, that was fucking terrifying. Hang on. There he is. So he probably had no idea that my car just ran out of fuel. Well, that was fucking terrifying. Well, one thing's for sure. I'm definitely not getting back to the garage anytime soon. Making sure that's working. I was not expecting to get second fastest though, like, good god, that was crazy. Right. Okay. I might have to step away. In fact, I might really have to step away. Unfortunately, this does mean that the time we had allotted for this event or this stream or whatever, it does mean sadly that we are going to have to stop it early, which I know that sucks. 07 and all that junk. It wasn't intended to end like that. I have something that's come up. It's kind of beyond my control. And I don't want to get into it right now. But it is kind of serious business right now. So, I do apologize, but I am going to have to stop the stream now. We'll fast forward it and see what the results are, though. We'll see how things would have gone if things continued. Well, I guess 5th position, that's not too bad. Okay. I was expecting it to be a lot worse, all things considered. But I'll take what I can. So again, thanks everybody for joining. You're all awesome and based. Except for those who are transphobic, in which case, fuck off and die. And, yeah. Rest in spaghetti, or something.
21世紀に繰り広げられる想像を超えた新たなる戦い。メトロフレックスの巨大パワーがダイナザウラーに炸裂する。ウルトラマグナスはガルバトロンを倒せるか。スペリオンとメナゾール、合体対決の結果はどうなる。ガーディアン対決ブルーティカスは天地を揺るがす合体攻撃だ。サイバトロンかデストロンか、今激突する宿命のライバル。全宇宙の平和をかけてサイバトロンの新たな司令官ロディマスコンボイは立ち上がった。対決。